I learn by doing. And it's only through doing various projects and imagining myself in the actual process or in drawings and so forth, one learns through the process of making.
You can find out how to do something and do it, or do something and then find out what you did, you see. I seem to be of the second disposition. I just do it, and then maybe I'll try to name it or find out what I did, you know.
Well, there are many ways in which I work. You know, one generally starts out with pencil and paper, and one fishes around for ideas. One has an idea, perhaps, and one tries to give it a form. And then another way is to mess around with pieces of clay and pieces of paper, pieces of wood, you know. And in that way you sort of formalize an idea. I'm searching for something, a way of expression, let's say. I think that art is too much in the hands of the so-called tastemakers, dealers, critics, and so forth, you see, who have a kind of a prior lien on the product. Whereas I like to think that art may be something that everybody should be able to enjoy and have access to. And the Akari lamps, for instance, was partly motivated by wanting to be able to have my art in everybody's home. The smallest can be gotten for less than $10, and I think they are as much an expression of myself as anything else I do. The medium and the method of working always dictates what a thing becomes. And I'm very much concerned with how things are made. I like to show the making of a thing in the final product. That is to say, it's still unmade, it's still being made as a person looks at it. It continues to be made, you see. I'm never satisfied with my work, and therefore it's impossible to get me to talk about, you know, any kind of theory or something as being something that I discovered which I was pleased with, which I'm not. But I am always experimenting, you might say. I'm always looking for the essence, you might say, of sculpture. My search has been influenced by what I consider to be certain criteria for judging. One of them, of course, is how it fits into nature and how it relates to human beings. That's the one kind of criteria, which is not an aesthetic one. It's a kind of a criteria of practice. The combination of human beings to the sculpture, their relationship, is what is so important. I mean, in a way, sculpture exists only to give meaning to the space, you see. So far as the sculpture is concerned, it should be invisible in a sense, you know. You're not even aware of it. It's subliminal. You don't realize it, but it's there. Like a voice which is so high-pitched that you don't hear it, but it's still, you are still conscious of it. You are affected by it. And that's what I'm interested in, is the meaning or the image that the sculpture projects rather than the sculpture itself, you see.